Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Fire Emblem Encore. In the last one we actually finally started on the main part of Chapter 1, and we also finally met our, I guess you could say, lesson/instructor, Barry Goodman, which is the guy all the way to the right of us, the big guy with the, what kind of looks like a gray version of the Naruto headband, and the very obvious anime shirt on him as well. And we also officially met Kiria. Although we technically met her earlier, we did finally get to talk to her, and she actually invited us to her concert, which actually things went very awry when the Mirage started to attack us. And we also found out that Aya, which is Tsubasa's sister, is a part of them, and most likely is possessed by one of the many Mirages that are going to be fighting us throughout this game. So, with that, we're actually going to go to talk to Tiki. So, I actually kind of messed up here, and I talked to Tiki without knowing that she was going to talk about Radiant Unities, and we're actually going to go to question and answers for Radiant Unity real quick. So I'm going to go to what is Radiant Unity, just kind of explain it to you guys. So, Radiant Unity is a ritual in which performa and the entertainment power of artists are fused to create radiant skills. Radiant Unity requires a special performa born from each of the cast. So, how that works is whenever we get our stage rank upgraded, you'll actually get something called a Radiant Unity. And over the course of the game, you'll get more and more. But you also have to have star points as well, as you'll see in a very short amount of time. So we're actually going to watch through all three of these since we have one for each character. And it's going to be different for each one for at least the very first one. We'll watch through the first one of each of these characters, but after that we'll kind of skip through it because it's going to be the same animation every time. So unless we do a class change, then a class change we'll go through it. But we'll get Director Itsuki, which I'll kind of explain what this is real quick. When you perform a session overkill, so if you're for sure going to kill an enemy with a skill, it'll actually switch targets automatically. That's actually why I was confused when we were using our abilities, why it wasn't swapping onto the other one. And now I know why. It actually is because of this. And attacks will ignore affinities. So with that, we'll grab onto Director Itsuki, and we'll watch through this little cutscene real quick. So, let's do this. So, Director Itsuki, this is definitely going to be very useful in the near future. So this is how a Radiant Unity works. So, as you'll see, they'll go through a nice little performance real quick, kind of train with each other, and become closer as one with their Mirage, basically, is how I kind of take that to be. And with that, we now have Director Itsuki, which is going to be really useful, actually. It's going to definitely be something we can very much use throughout the entirety of the game. I think it's going to be probably one of the most important skills we get throughout the game. As well as Traport, which I was right, it was the one that we unlocked. So this will return you to the Fortuna office from inside the Adult Sphere in an instant. And you can use some, basically, you get Traport stones, which we actually got a couple throughout the dungeon. Which we actually technically don't really even need, because Traport is a skill that you get for free with Tsubasa, which you can just teleport and then just heal yourself when you get to the Fortune office, which I'll show you how to heal yourself as well. So we'll get this real quick. So, the comforts of home and 1-star prestige, and we have Traport, which is definitely going to be very useful as well. If we need to head back to the Fortuna office as fast as possible, say like we want to get a Carnage, basically, get a new weapon, we can just use Traport, teleport as fast as possible back to the main office, talk to Tiki, and get our new weapons. So we aren't going to be kind of like just messing up completely when we need to be sure that we're upgrading our weapon whenever we can. Because we want to be making sure that we get those weapon inheritance abilities as much as possible. The new Radiant skill, Traport, has been realized. There we go. And there is Tsubasa's for the unities, and now we have Clear the Way, 1-star prestige. Foes lower in level than Itsuki will not appear for a certain amount of steps. Basically, you use your magic power to give yourself a timer on the amount of steps that you use, and then you won't really walk into enemies lower level than you for a little bit. It's technically useful if you're just trying to run through a dungeon, although I really don't need to use it too much, since you still get stuff out of kind of fighting every enemy you can, because you will be able to remake the weapons in the future, and that's why it's very important to make sure to get as much forma as possible, because you don't want to mess up on that, because if you do, you'll be kind of behind when it comes to upgrading your abilities, because remaking old weapons can make it so you can get really good abilities in the near future. The new Radiant skill is Stoma, has been realized, and that was something I searched up. That wasn't actually something I learned through the game, because I actually was really confused on why I couldn't remake weapons, even though it shows that you technically can, which I'll show you in a second. When we go to perform Carnage Unities, for instance, it shows you can make the Falchion, which we've already made it, and you'd be confused why you can't make it again. Well, you don't make those until the a decent part in the game, and then you'll be able to remake these and get their abilities. So, kind of like, it doesn't show it right now, but you'll unlock new skills that weren't possible beforehand with that weapon, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, since we have mastered our Iron Feather, and we actually unlocked the Wicked Lance in the last episode, let's actually watch through Tsubasa's Wicked Lance, little Carnage Unity, since we haven't actually gotten to see Tsubasa's one yet, so let's watch through this real quick, and then we're all done with seeing all the Carnage Unities for Tsubasa, since they're all going to be basically the same with every single character other than the animation. Obviously, we're going to watch the first animation for every character. So, we still have Tomas to do out of the characters we have right now, so let's see how this works. That's a nice looking weapon, that's for sure. So there we go, we got ourselves a new Wicked Lance, which also has looks to be a wind-based ability. That's going to be our first inheritance on this thing. The new Carnage Wicked Lance has been made. And do I want to equip it? Of course I do. So now Tsubasa has her Wicked Lance, and now we can actually get our first free skill for this as well. Through the effects of Carnage Unity, the Mirage awakens to a new skill. Kaida can now use the special performance Aerial Dance. So, just like how our boy Chrome got a special ability for making their first weapon, Kaida's gonna get that as well. Although, I forgot when you get your second one for Chrome and how you get the other ones, but I know it's based on progression throughout the game. So, now that we're done here, we can actually head back into the main dungeon. So I'm sorry for the little bit there. Oh yeah, wait a minute, I told you I was going to show you how to heal. So basically you use Traport to teleport back here, and then you just pay 160 of your dollars to kind of just get your EP back and your health back, which is actually really nice. That's basically one of my strategies I've learned to do. So we want to go straight to Shibuya 106, since that teleports us right to the front. And since we actually have the little teleporter stone for the warp portal, we can actually just teleport right where we need to be. So let's go inside the 106, and let's go right on into the Idolosphere. So we need to go back to the second floor, I believe it was. So let's take this. Oh no, third floor. I was wrong by a couple floors, but it's fine. So now that we're back up here, we can actually make our way into the fourth floor. So through the door we go, and let's actually start making our way. Actually, you know what? Before we go through the fourth door, I want to make sure to save so I don't have to, because if you don't save, you can actually get a game over, and then you have to go through all that again. So, you know what? Let's make a small save state just in case. And apparently, it was a good idea that I did that, since there is a dangerous presence beyond the door. Okay, let's get ready to fight something, because we're definitely fighting some kind of boss here. Or maybe not even a boss, maybe just some strong enemies, because that's always the case. This looks bigger than the other places we've been through. Are we sure we're going the right way? Jackpot, right over there. Oh, it's Aya. Hey Aya, what you doing here? I'm pretty sure this isn't the end of this dungeon though, because we saw there was a little bit more earlier. Aya, I finally caught up. I honestly don't think she's just gonna talk to you. Oh, if I'd known we'd be entertaining such adorable little guests, I'd have dressed for the occasion. What do you mean by that? This pain in my head again. Aya, it's really you, isn't it? It's me, Tsubasa, your little sister. It seems like she's kind of remembering based on the little yellow, like, memory spike that's going on her head a little bit, but honestly, I'm not too sure. Who are you? I don't know anyone like you. No, that isn't right. Those eyes, I know those eyes. That unwavering gaze, almost like Tsubasa. Yes, it's me, Aya. I've come to take you back, so let's go home together. No, it can't be her. Tsubasa was so small, an adorable little girl. Yeah, it definitely seems that the Mirage that's controlling her has a giant grasp on her. And it's probably been for 5 whole years, to be honest. Overslept, have we? Perhaps I can shed some lights. I'd say you've spent, 5 years in slumber. Oh, it's right on the 5-year thing. 5 years? But it's Aya. That must mean that girl there truly is your dear sister. You're starting to turn like those, what were they called, Samanthas earlier? Those weird, banshee-like ghost things that we were fighting in the savage enemies. Aya. No, stop, Tsubasa, please don't look at me with those eyes anymore. Don't drive me into this corner. I'm trying so hard. But I just can't do it anymore. I can't go on like this. You okay? Didn't Tsubasa say she didn't have any problems? Aya, what's wrong? It must be because of the Mirage that's controlling her. So quick to shift the blame. You know, darling, no girl likes a man who's quick to point fingers. Me controlling Aya? Why, I'm insulted. After all, we're partners. You're definitely controlling her. You mean these are Aya's true feelings? No, that can't be right. My sister would never say things like that. I can see that, honestly. I saw her practicing so hard every day. She practiced so late into the night. Oh wait, now that how she's saying that, I can see there might be some kind of problem then. She was always working so hard. Yeah, she probably was working herself too hard. That's probably the case then. Poor naive little girl. You think hard work is the same as success? All it's good for is false comforts. Just a way to relieve some of the pressure. Nothing more, just ask her yourself. The reason I practiced so late into the night was I was just so anxious. I couldn't sleep. Better looking girls dropping out. Better singers cut in one after the another. It didn't take long for me to realize it was just a joke. There was no way I could become an idol. Well, didn't you become an idol though? But I couldn't let everyone down. It was just too much. I couldn't take it all. Yeah, she definitely has some kind of problems with that. Although I'm not sure it's entirely her on the things, because you never know. I think the Mirage that's controlling her is kind of amplifying those feelings, honestly. I don't think they're 100% her feelings, but maybe like a small amount of it is. Please just stop telling me I'm someone I'm not. I never had any talent to begin with. That's definitely far from the truth, since we did see her on stage. And there was a lot of people in the crowd. That's not true. When you were an idol, you shone like a beautiful star. I heard you sing. I could feel the emotion in it. I felt your passion from your music. You can talk all you like, girl. But I'm afraid Aya's not interested in listening to your little tantrum. That's not true. I don't believe that. What I believe in is that Aya I remember. Wait, she's actually another performer, actually. Back-to-back performers, huh? It's not about talent. You're a star, you're my idol. You were pretty and cool, and I believed everything you did. And I'll always be your biggest fan. Wait a minute, weren't you Kiria's biggest fan? Honestly, technically that's not true then. I can hear something. Is that Tsubasa? Well, that's problematic. Problematic, you say? It looks like we're kind of getting back to, Aya now, it seems. I won't let you little wretches hold back. There's too much I still need to do. Oh, wait, that's definitely not her. Because I'm pretty sure the Mirage that's holding on to her is going to be a bigger enemy, honestly. Get out of my way. I don't care what you throw at me. I'm going to save my sister. That definitely seems like a new enemy type, though. It definitely reminds me of a Pegasus Knight. I'm definitely going to say that. And it looks like we got some kind of weird, jellyfish blimps? Is that what I'm seeing? Let's see here. I have a feeling that raising our defense would be a better idea here. So let's raise our defense real quick. Because definitely adding to our defense for 3 turns would be probably safe. And here's what I was telling you about sessions. So enemies can also do those weakness sessions. So you want to be careful when you're dealing with certain enemies. As long as we don't get hit too hard with those wind-based ones, I think we'll be fine for a bit. But we do want to be very careful. And it looks like my defense thing really didn't help us, technically, because all of those were magic abilities. Let's see here. What could this guy be weak to? Uber Pegasus Knight. Fire, maybe? Let's go Fire. Fire Strike might be good. Yeah, it's a weak to it. Okay, good. We did take a big hit there, so let's heal Tsubasa. Although we won't be doing much damage this turn, I just wanted to make sure to drop on that defense. Ooh, good. We actually dodged that, and that's actually, we know that's actually a weakness of ours. Because of the fact that we know Mirror Maidens are weak to lances, that's actually really bad if we got hit by that. Because I'm pretty sure the, I don't think the others would have followed up, but that definitely would have been a big hit. Okay, let's see here. We need to figure out the, actually, I have a feeling that electric-based damage might be weak, might be a weakness of this thing. Let's try Zeo. Nope, it isn't. I'm actually kind of surprised, because I'm basing off of Pokemon there, honestly, but in Pokemon, when you use electric on a flying type, you actually do extra damage, so I was kind of hoping that would be a weakness, honestly. We don't actually know what their weaknesses are then. We don't have any damage taken, so... Trying to think of what we should do here. Should we attack one of the weird jellyfish blimps, the Man of Wars? Maybe. Let's attack the right one since it's going to be attacking us this turn. And 19 damage isn't that bad. So here we go with the weakness again. Ouch. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's 150 just by all 3 of them attacking us. Poisma. There's that poison again. Thankfully, we didn't actually get affected by it. So we're still fine, though. Let's try getting rid of one of these guys if we can. Honestly, getting rid of one of these could be really nice here. I have a feeling it might be weak to electric. So let's go for Zeo. Let's try. Nope, it's resistant to it, though. That's 100%. There's that poison again, but it missed again, which is actually really good. Let's go for Skewer then on one of these guys then. Because we definitely need to figure out some kind of weakness. Okay, it's resistant to that as well. Okay, and then Fire then? What is all of our attacks resistant to these things? Because it definitely seems that way. Well, we really can't do anything else here, so... Heal again for Tsubasa, because Tsubasa's not going to do too much damage to those guys, let's be honest. Just get ready for another Poisma. And hopefully we don't get poisoned, because I'm pretty sure poison can be very dangerous. Oh, these guys actually can follow up. Although their follow-ups are actually not that strong. So actually, we're not taking too much damage there. Okay. So, let's see here. I want to get rid of one of these at least. Because getting rid of at least one of these stops the amount of damage we take. And we also got a session out of it as well, which is really good. Okay. So let's try and get rid of both Man of Wars this turn, if at all possible. Will we be able to get rid of you with a Skewer? It does a decent amount of damage, even though you resist. Let's try. Let's see if it does at least enough. It's off by like 1. Ouch. That's an oof, honestly. And that's a lot of damage as well. Oof, okay. We can get rid of the other Mana War, so we can cleave and then go into a session, which will do a little bit of damage to that Lance, not Lance Cavalier, but Flying Pegasus Knight. And then we can do some more little bit of damage to him. And he won't be able to get rid of Tsubasa now, even with his extra damage, so we'll be fine for a turn. We're going to use Tarukaja for some extra offense for 3 turns, just so he can kind of wail on this guy for a little bit, since I know he can't get rid of me. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, cool. We're going to use Empty Wave now, since we actually have a special bar, so that's definitely going to be some decent damage on this guy. And it's also going to give us some nice, little bit extra damage we can do to these guys, honestly, because we're getting some sessions out of it. And down goes the Uber Pegasus Knight. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting more of those later down the line, because that's a normal enemy, if I remember. We're just fighting it a little bit early, because we're not level 13 yet. So let's see here. We got a stage rank for Tsubasa, actually. Let's see here. What do we get for Tsubasa? She increased as an entertainer, and she has a new awakening. Has taken the form as Contagious Smile. Not sure what that could be. But level 9 for Toma as well, which is always really good. We also got a... looks like a session for wind skills, but it's going to be a thunder version. And then Surefire, which also increases our hit rate for attacks, which is not bad, actually. We'll keep on to that for a while. And we fully inherited our Iron Sword as well. So we're kind of stuck with that for now, which isn't bad. We got our first wind-based ability, which is good, so Zan. And we also got a Fire Lunge, so now we can finally session with Toma's little fire ability. So that's actually really good. And then we can get an electric version down the line as well, when we get the next ability for our inheritance for our Wicked Lance. We have to hurry and go back after Aya. Hold on, Tsubasa. We're going after her, but it might be better for you to take a moment and calm down first. True. And not just that, something's bothering me with how Aya was behaving. What do you mean? Yeah, the Mirage did kind of lose a bit of a hold to her. She couldn't hear you. Yeah, I think that we should say that, honestly. It was almost like she couldn't hear you, Tsubasa. Huh? Maybe it'd be more accurate to say it was like your voice just wasn't reaching her. So maybe we need to figure out a way to kind of reach her then. Think about it. She was following that Mirage's orders, but she wasn't really responding to Tsubasa, right? Yeah, she wasn't. Now that you mention it, you might be right. But then, how can I get Aya to understand how I feel? Maybe a performa in the future can help us. Oh wait, here we go. Perhaps through your song. Oh, she already said it for me, honestly. Tsubasa, I can sense your love for your sister. I can feel your wish to save her from peril. I believe your best chance to truly express these feelings to her could be through the power of your singing. Through a song. I could see that, and that would actually help us with, her becoming a idol, too. If she can learn how to sing, it would also help her with her idol work, and also save her sister. So figuring out how to unlock that power is definitely what we need to do. After Kiria's performance, I'm starting to see how song can give words to a certain kind of power. A power that's different indeed from the forces that we wield in battle. Like Kiria's concert. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, that's definitely something we need to figure out. A new type of strength through song. I'm going to save Aya with my song. I know I can. Huh? Ooh, wait a minute. We're having another, source of our performa again. That happened earlier too, didn't it? This light, it's just like the one during the concert. Is it performa? It's Itsuki. If I'm remembering right, Tiki said that she could use Unity to awaken new abilities. Maybe with this performa and Tiki's help, she could sing a song that could break that Mirage's control. Yeah, let's go try it. We can definitely try. Special training for Itsuki and Co. Starting right now, you'll be able to access a special idolosphere from the Bloom Palace, one dedicated to giving Itsuki and his friends a special opportunity to train. This training idolosphere will be useful for making Itsuki's party grow in various ways. If you ever find yourself thinking, the enemies are too hard, or there's no time to train, try and give it a go. Okay, we can definitely do that in the near future. Let's talk to both Tsubasa and Toma, though, first, since they definitely have some kind of dialogue here, and we won't be able to do it again if we leave. I can do this. I'll get through to Ayam. We'll definitely try. First, we need Tiki to help us perform Unity. Let's head back to the Bloom Palace. Okay, we can definitely try. And let's look at our topic real quick. So, let's see here. Main story. I think we can perform in Unity if we use Tsubasa's Performa. I am ready whenever so come to the Bloom Palace, I'll be waiting. Oh, one more thing, I found something super interesting. Something I'm sure you'll all find useful. I'll show you when you next come to the Bloom Palace. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. It looks like Tiki's got something for us. It looks like the new idolosphere is called Illusory 106. Be careful in there, big brother. She's definitely worried about us, and these are just Unity notes. We won't read through these, I'll just say them quickly. So it looks like we got some Carnages for Itsuki, and some Radiant skills for both Tsubasa and Tsubasa. Oh, okay. So double skills for Tsubasa is definitely good. Let's go upstairs first. The reason why I want to do that is because we might be able to get another warp stone. And you know what? Just kind of progressing a little bit more would be nice, so before we head all the way back, since we definitely don't really need that skill, I'm pretty sure, to continue on. We won't need it until we run into Aya again, I'm pretty sure. So let's continue, actually. And I'm pretty sure there should be a warp stone somewhere nearby. I think it's on this... I think it goes by 3s, I think, if I remember correctly. So let's see here. So there's 03, and then there's this guy here. Let's see if we can kind of, like, find our way around here a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Request. So those are actually, I'm pretty sure those are going to be, let's see here. I'm trying to think of it. Side quest. So those are going to be side quests, although you won't remember when to use them. Wait, do we not have any keys? Oh, I guess we don't have any keys then. Well, let's open up this, because we're definitely going to want to grab... Oh, here we go, treasure key. So we'll be able to open this now. Perfect. Maybe a treasure key would open it. Treasure key in possession 1. Okay. Let's use our 1 and single treasure key to open up the locked door here. Or, not door, but chest, I guess you can say. Bracelet of Eternity. A new accessory. Ooh. You know what? Let's check that out, actually. So let's go to our wardrobe and let's see what we can actually do with that. So, Bracelet of Eternity. Minus strength and magic for 15 armor and 30 extra points in magic. Which isn't that bad, but honestly I really don't need that. Because, although it's good, it's not worth, in a way. Because I haven't really had problems with using our abilities, to be honest. I don't think we really need to go through this. I'm just gonna... We'll read through requests, but we really won't be doing these. Like, honestly, these really don't help us. While you're in a city or investigating a dungeon, I'll read it in my normal voice for these, I think. You may discover characters with a yellow request icon above their heads. You can take on requests by speaking with them. You will be rewarded by completing requests from these characters. There are no deadlines for requests, and they can be started at any time, so be sure to accept them when you have time between investigations. Hey, I'm busy. Can't you see that, geez? Quit bothering me and scram. What is it about my Performa? Is it that amazing? I've been attracting nothing but losers, it seems. Well, that's rude. And here's another one. Kid, you're getting on my nerves. Could you just do me a favor and buzz off? Nah, we're not doing that. Oh wait, I just thought of something. Yep, I think I'll let you live. You're gonna let me live? I don't think you can really take me out, honestly. In return, I want you to go and take care of some pesky losers. Those nitwits think they can just come up and start talking to me. Huh, the nerve. Isn't that exactly what we're doing? Repel the rejects. Itsuki accepted the request. Right, I need you to track down the noisy ironclad Miraminen and his friend, the hairy snout-nosed cavalier. Oh, and I forget his name, but there's this last one, and the trio is the worst. The worst get the shrimpy potty-nosed mouth guy. Heh? I don't know who that could be. Now as proof, I'd like you to bring me their force. Sound good? Now off you go. Okay, proceeding with the request. Requests have been accepted and currently underway will be displayed as green icons. When conditions of their request have been fulfilled, the icon will turn purple. Speaking to the character in this condition will complete the request. The current state of requests can be checked from the map as well. But the thing is with those, you actually don't have, what I would like to call, you don't have an actual request log, is what I'm trying to say, which can be a little, can be hard, in a way. And let's see here. We got a new enemy type as well. Oh, one of the cavaliers we were looking for. So, I'm gonna be pretty sure that, due to the fact that he's a cavalier and weapon triangle, he's probably gonna be resistant to swords. So let's not focus him, and let's go for one of these Man of Wars instead. And this time we can actually do a 3-person session this time, which means one of these Man of Wars ain't gonna make it. And we can also do a little bit of damage to the other guy. And we also got something called a Deep Sea Glow. I'm guessing that's its form, I'm guessing. And they keep trying to poison me, and it keeps messing up. You gotta try harder than that, buddies. Let's do some damage to the Ironclad Cavalier. Because if we could do a little bit of damage... Ooh, he resists fire. Okay, good to know, actually. Let's get rid of the Man of War. I think that's a good idea. So let's use our new ability, Zan, which is a wind-based ability. And let's session into that as well. So now we just gotta deal with this guy. Ooh. 106 damages. Ouch. Okay, then. Apparently he's weak to our electric, so Zio is definitely nice here. And this should be done for him. Oh no, never mind, he's still alive. One attack should be fine. Doink. And down goes the Cavalier. So that's actually one of the ones we actually need to get rid of for that request, so that's actually really good. And we got a lot of items out of that as well. And a level out of it as well. That's not bad. Okay, no stages. Couple different things here and there. Ooh, that's a really good level. That's everything just got leveled up there. And how about you, Toma? 2 things got leveled, not bad. But it could be better. Could have been like Tsubasa's level, for sure. Itsuki got a new Carnage as well. That's definitely going to be good when we head back. So let's go through the sleeves and let's make our way towards the next warp point, since we definitely want to make sure to get there. Looks like there's nothing to do here other than move this around, so let's kind of figure out what to do here. Wait a minute. We have no way around, actually. Oh, so we're here early then. Okay. We need to go back through the arms, actually. I have a feeling that there was a path that we didn't take, and if we take that path, we can actually go somewhere else. Let's see here. Was there another path? I don't see one, but there definitely could be one. Yeah, wait a minute. No, there is a no path. Then I'm just thinking ahead then. Oops. Okay, well, let's make our way back through then. I'm sorry about that. I thought we missed something, actually, just due to the fact that that door is closed here, and the position of the arms here seemed weird to me. But maybe I'm just... Let's see. We're on right... Oh no, we're on left side, aren't we? I'm gonna say it's the middle one. But I could be wrong, honestly. Let's do middle switch and see what happens. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, so the right side here is this right. Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, I'm sorry about that then. I felt like that was the left arm because of the positioning, but apparently I was far from wrong. Okay, can't go farther left because that's blocked, and we need a mannequin in order to go that way. I just want to go to the warp point. That's honestly what we're doing here, so let's go straight to the warp point, turn that on, make sure to unlock that entirely so we can come back here, and then we're actually going to teleport out of here so we can go back to Tiki and get our new abilities as well. So let's see here. A revival bead, and the other thing was a chakra drop, I'm pretty sure. But those are always nice to have. So let's use Trap Warp. So 5 magic power. And that should get us out of here. Oops, I didn't hit leave. Oops. And that'll take us all the way back to Fortuna Entertainment, which is actually really good. And saves us a lot of time getting back as well. So since we're here, we might as well get a nice heal. Definitely a good thing to do every time we come back here, because you never want to mess up on heals. And we also got our luck to increase, so now our luck is good. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but Tsubasa's is now high apparently. Okay, that's good, I guess. I still don't know what that means, because even when I went through earlier, it gave me those stats and I just didn't know what it did. I think it might increase your damage, maybe? Or maybe even your hit rate and some other stuff, like hidden stats, maybe? But I'm not entirely sure. Big brother. It seems like Tiki is calling. I should probably see what it's about. Yeah, we should definitely. We needed to come here anyways, due to the fact that we had some things we needed to do. Hey, big brother, I found a new Idolosphere. Yep. This is actually what they were talking about earlier. So you know how they were saying you can train? The Idolosphere right on our left is actually not going to be a full Idolosphere, but there's going to be points in it that you can go to, which is called the Extra Stories, which is part of the Encore game. And you can actually get extra story through these little extra stories. And we'll go through the dungeons in like separate episodes though. I'm going to open up the gate now. Look over there. Okay, we'll take a look. So this is the nice new Idolosphere. And we'll take a small look at it. And it's going to be kind of different than the other Idolospheres as well. As you can see, it's even in a different shape as well. And it kind of reminds me of the Borderland bolts, if you guys have ever seen the bolts in Borderlands. That Idolosphere is kind of a special one. It seems like it's responding to your desire to get stronger. You might want to check it out when you need to train yourselves. Okay, we'll definitely do that. Special Training Mirage Hunter. In Mirage Hunter Special Training, Itsuki and his friends can hunt down enemies to earn items. So basically, one will give you tomes, one will give you skill boosts, and the other will give you key items. Wait a minute. I don't remember Detritus. Oh, is that part of the Savage one? I have a feeling it is. There's 3 types of special training, and each takes place in its own dedicated space. Be sure to choose the one that suits your needs. Expedition will give you tomes. Apparently, I've never been in the prisoner area actually, so I've never seen Detritus before. Notes on undergoing special training. When undergoing special training, please bear in mind the following points. You can't save the game during special training. If you lose a battle, it's game over. You can undergo each training as many times as you want. Training up Itsuki's party too much may reduce your enjoyment of battle system. Which is fine. We will make sure to not overtrain. I'm going to actually search up for certain dungeons in the near future. We don't have to do too much training anyways right now. But for future dungeons, I'm going to make sure to get to a point where it's not too high in level. And we can just, we won't have too easy battles, is what I'm trying to say. I want to make sure that we don't go too high in levels. But we will have to make sure that we be very careful with that in the near future, because we don't want to overtrain those things. Oh wait, we already read through this, so we don't have to. You have a oh wait, no, this is different. You need a special song to save Tsubasa's big sister, right? I think she might be able to learn that song with Radiant Unity. You can make new Carnage now, too. Okay, cool. So we got EP and our Rapier, which a Rapier is actually the special weapons that take out armored units back in, what do you call it? What was it? In regular Fire Emblem. I don't think it was always that way, because I think it's also for dragon units as well in certain games. But I do know it's for armored units, though. Let's see here. Let's get both of them, actually. So, we needed the Man of War Force for, the Rapier, it seems. So let's do the EP first. So we'll hold on to that. Although I'm not too sure. Are we finished with, Chrome's Inheritance yet for that, actually? I'm not even sure. I'll double check that actually, because I'm not entirely sure if we're finished with the... Yeah, we are. We're mastered with the Iron Sword. Okay, so we will put the EP on then. And let's make our rapier real quick, just to get these all nice and set up, since these are definitely stuff we want to make sure to have. Although you won't see me spamming this in episodes normally. The only time you'll ever see this is if we have to come back in order to get our new unities and stuff. Okay, so let's see here. We want to get the Radiant Unity for sure. So let's see here. Tsubasa seems like she has every single one, so let's grab all the other ones first, since I'm pretty sure it's going to start a cutscene as soon as we grab the one we need. So let's see here. Gentle Embrace. When a cast member performs a healing action, the amount healed is increased. Ooh, that's really good actually. So extra healing basically. Always nice to have. Definitely something we want to have. Okay, always nice to have. And let's see here. Was there another one? I know there was another. Wait, that was it? I could have sworn we had another. Let me look through real quick. Oh, apparently that was it. Okay. Feel My Voice. Grants Tsubasa the singing voice to express her true feelings. Allies will recover from ailments faster in battle. That's actually really good too. Feel My Voice? Yes. Okay, let's perform the Unity. I believe this Unity is the same as others, so we're just gonna do a nice skip. And we finally got that realized. So, Tsubasa can now officially sing, I guess you could say. Tsubasa, you did it. Do you think I can reach her now? Maybe. You must believe in yourself, Tsubasa. I know you can save her. You never know. We might be able to. You're right. No matter what, I'm taking my sister back. Well, we definitely need to at least try. Because if we don't try, then we're just giving up on Aya. And we definitely do need to make sure we do that. Let's take a look at this real quick, because I'm pretty sure I want to show you guys one thing real quick. Oh, it's not even unlocked yet, actually. So it's called Extra Stories, and you can go into them by unlocking them. I think you have to hit a certain stage rank for certain characters to unlock it, if I'm right. There should be... Oh, it's not even here, actually. So there's a laptop that actually unlocks in the near future, which you'll be able to check out, and it will tell you when you're getting close to a new special story. And each character is actually going to have their own like little stories, like side stories to the game, which is actually really cool. But let's head to... You know what? Let's go to the Carbia, since it's on our way into the Adultsphere anyways, and we actually have a couple little bit of money, so we might as well kind of like engorge on what we got in the case of money anyways. So let's see here. So I want to get some new stuff here. I definitely want to get a mage ring for her to increase her armor, because armor is definitely nice on her entirely. Because Tsubasa has lower defense than most units, she's going to be getting higher resistance over the course of the game than she will be getting in defense. And then for Toma, we can actually get his as well. So let's see here. I need to actually sell an item though in order to do this, so let's see what we can do here. Fully restores HP and increases speed by 3. Wait a minute, when we get this, that's actually really good. Okay then. Let's see here. What was I wanting to sell though? We already have that as a skill, so let's sell the stone, I think. The Rakakaja stone. I don't think we really need it. And honestly, I want to get an increase in the defense for Toma as well, because that kind of defense increase is really good, honestly. And the extra attack that you get as well is actually really nice as well. So let's increase to the power bangle for him as well. And now all of our units have the extended accessories now. Better than what they had before, let's be honest. Okay, and we're all done with the Carbia, and now we can actually head into 106 again. So let's make our way over there, shall we? I don't think we'll be able to get to the end of it yet, but we'll definitely be able to, let's see here. I think we'll be able to get to the top floor at least, because I think there's 9 floors to this, although I could be wrong, because I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if there's any main story stuff. Yep, there is. Alright, another unity down. We got this now. I'm sure Tsubasa's song can get through to her sister. Let's go to Illusory 106. I'll cut my way through if I have to. Here I go. Here we go indeed. Let's see what she's talking about. I want my sister to hear my feelings through song. Let's hurry over to Tiki's place. Oh, we already went there. Okay, well, let's head back to 6th floor since we did kind of run there for a reason, just to get that extra movement that we could get there, since it saves us some time by going there first. Okay, let's see here. So we got a Mirage somewhere. It's on our left. Is there one on our right too? Yes, there is. You know what? Let's fight this guy. I would like some more Carnage stuff and some more Forma. Ooh, that's a new enemy, actually. Hello. Actually, wait, no, it isn't. No, wait. I swore we saw a troll before, didn't we? Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, actually, we have another new enemy, too. A Dark Barbarian. So, Dark Barbarians, I believe, are axe units. Based on, you can actually see it, too. So, the guy that's jumping in the background, we want to actually attack him with a sword, because due to Fire Emblem's little logic, swords are always stronger than axes, so let's go for a nice cleave. And that should be some nice damage on that guy, and maybe even getting him out of the fight too. Because if he attacks Tsubasa, we're going to be taking some big damage, honestly, because he's going to session chain with his other buddy there, as we just saw. Okay, let's see here. So we don't know the weaknesses here, but we do know that this Miramaiden here is definitely weak to lances, so let's get rid of him before he can attack, because we can triple session after this. Okay, we can also do another one as well. Do a nice skewer to the Miramaiden, get a double session in there as well, and then we can get the overkill as well, which we can get a lot of damage off actually. So 2 enemies down. Now we just gotta deal with the other the other barbarian. Let's get rid of him first before we deal with the troll, because the troll's gonna be a lot more tanky than the barbarian, and I don't think he'll be able to session off of weaknesses as well. So it would be nice to get rid of him as fast as possible. He's not weak to fire apparently, and we already know that he's resistant to that. So let's fire strike just in case, make sure he's out of the fight. Definitely want to make sure of that. Okay, here comes the troll. 71 damage with a critical. Ouch. Okay, we don't know his weakness, so we need to kind of figure it out. So let's go for a Zan, and maybe Wind Magic is strong against him. How did he attack twice, actually? Wow. Actually kind of surprised about that one. Let's see here. I don't think he's weak to swords. I think he's more resistant to physical damage, honestly, due to the fact of how big he is. So let's go for Zio. I have a feeling this might be his weakness, if I remember. Yep, I am actually right. Good. So yeah, magic base is what you want to deal with him. But we can definitely, nope, resistant to spears. Okay, good to know. I guess just Zan, I guess. Just as much damage as we can, because we're not going to be able to attack him normally, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. I guess fire damage. There's nothing else we can do, so smack him against the face with a nice little fire lance, and it's actually weak to him, apparently. So we get another session out. And I don't think he's going to survive this next one, actually. Do a nice seal, and down goes the troll. See you later, buddy. You're going to have to try a little bit harder than that if you want to take me out. 4 enemies is not enough. Or at least low-leveled enemies, I should say. Looks like we got Sword Lunge for Toma now, which is actually really good. And we got a stage rank for Itsuki. What do we got? Itsuki's soul as an entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Itsuki's inspiration has taken form as a new performer. Determined Energy. Determined Energy, say. We also got Sword Lunge for you, so that's a new session, which is really good. So now we have a fire-based one, and we also have a lance-based one as well. And I think it will pick the, let's see here. I think how that works is it's going to be focusing on whatever's stronger, I think. I think that's how that works, actually. So let's see here. We want to make sure to do one thing first, though. Let's throw on... I forgot to actually throw on our weapon. I'm going to be honest. I forgot to throw on the EP. So we can't increase our Iron Spear yet, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's see here. What are we going to learn from this EP weapon? Cleave, so we can get an increased version of Cleave. A Fire Slash, which is a new session. Wind Thunder, and a Magic Boost. I'm not sure we're really going to need the Magic Boost, What is this going to give us? Horse Slayer, Lance Slash, and a skill boost, and a thing called Racunda. Don't know what Racunda is, but sounds kind of useful, I think. I don't know. I don't use stat boosting that often, but it could be useful in harder difficulties, I'm pretty sure. Or obviously it's gonna. But let's see here. Oh gosh, you're the human I met earlier. Some of the other humans with a really scary looking face went through here earlier. I'm guessing they went up there. Over there, mister. That human went through that way. It's scary. It's scary? Okay, if you say so. Well, let's make our way through the arms, and now we're on the orange costume now, which is on the other opposite side of where we were. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at right now? Let's make sure this guy's not chasing us down too heavily, because I kind of want to make sure to at least get a little bit further in here. Okay, so there's a door here, so let's open this first. Oh, so this is where we are. So this is going to move the orange arms, right? So let's see here. Oh, I have an idea. Wait a minute. Let's turn on the left side, the left switch, so we can go through both bottom arms, and then we might be able to open up a an area down there, because I'm pretty sure we weren't able to get to the other area because of yep, the door there. So yeah, let's definitely go through the arms and open up that little shortcut there, so we can go back if we really need to. Okay, there's also an item back here as well, which is actually really good. Let's grab our item. Always nice to have. Hopefully it's something good though. It's a beat chain. That's actually a healing item, so that's really good. Okay, now that we have that, let's open up this. So now we don't need that anymore. So next thing we want to do for sure, I think we can run through these enemies. I think the savage ones are the ones you can't run through. Okay, let's see here. Middle switch, I think, is what we want. Yeah, let's go middle switch. Turn that on. That should let us into the middle section, which is where we need to go. Although we really can't go anywhere else, though, with this positioning. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we couldn't go this way, right? Yeah, isn't this blocked? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, actually. Let me make sure. Based on how we're positioned. Yeah, we definitely can't. Okay. Left to up. Wait, top right, actually. I don't think that's too important, actually. I think that might be just an item. Or where we were before. Actually, you know what? Let's fight one of these guys. I kind of feel like fighting for a second. Let's see here. Ooh, one of those enemies from the Savage group. Although they're technically not savages anymore since they're not level 11 anymore. Let's see here. Let's see. There's not two barbarians, so we really don't have to worry. So let's go for the Samantha instead. I think that's definitely the better case here, because it gets rid of one of them, but it won't get rid of the other, though. So we only have to really deal with the barbarian. Okay, good. Now we can deal with the rest of them. Since these are sword-based enemies, we can definitely focus them now. This one attacks first before the other one in the second row. So let's go for this one first. Nice, skewers should be some decent damage, and it might be enough to get rid of him as well. Yep, it is. Okay, perfect. Okay. Will we be able to one and done this guy? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. You know what? Let's see. Do we do enough damage? Probably not. Oh, I was actually very hopeful with that damage there, actually. Okay. Now let's deal with the barbarian. Because the barbarian is definitely someone that is a little scary due to the fact that he's kind of Tsubasa's weakness. And the Mirror Maiden is less so due to the fact that the Mirror Maiden's a sword-based enemy, and both of our other allies are lances, so yeah, we really don't have to really worry too much. Let's get rid of him, and let's actually session it so we get extra points for our skills. Because I would very much like to get the other session abilities, if we can get that. Let's see here, we got two for... I think we got two for Tsubasa, actually. We got a stage rank for Toma. Let's see here. Toma Asakagi's soul as an entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Toma's inspiration has taken the form as a new performer. Waste not. Waste not. Which one is that? Is that the one that you get more performa? I could be wrong, but I'm not entirely sure. So now Cleave is actually stronger now, which is actually really good. So now we'll do more damage, I believe. We also got an increased version of Electric Lunge, so that will do more damage as well. Always good to have. You want to make sure that you're always increasing the damage of your skills throughout the game, because if you don't, you're going to mess up really badly if you're not paying attention. Okay. Oh, this guy was about to just smack us in the face. Okay, through the sleeves. Now let's rank our way over to what's over here. I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean there's nothing here. Yep, there's definitely something here. Look at that. A shortcut to the other side of the arm, which is definitely something we want to break. Okay, so now that we have that, let's mess around with the arm formations, because we do want to make sure that we can go where we need to be. Oh, I see it. Middle one. Middle switch is definitely what we want. Okay, so middle switch. That'll be the other arm and also the top right. Okay. Seems good, right? Although, wait a minute, we're gonna need the right one, though, in specific. But we can definitely use that for now, right? Oh wait, we got a topic from Tiki. Let's take a look at it. Is it anything important? I think Tsubasa's song is wonderful. My heart was thumping really fast, just from performing the Unity. Shocked expression. And let's see what we can get. Apparently, Tsubasa's Radiant Lance, Toma's Wind Spear, and HP Fitness for Radiant Skill, and another one for get a freebie. Okay. Well, we'll get that later, though. We really don't need it at this very moment, since we're really close to the end of the episode anyways. Another one of these. Ooh, golden. Okay, so these are special enemies. Rare enemy encounter. Okay, so these are special. So if you get rid of these guys, you'll actually get a special element from them, or performa, I guess you can say, that only these guys can drop. So we want to make sure to get rid of these guys as fast as possible, due to the fact that I believe they might be able to leave the battlefield. I haven't ran into them running, but I definitely want to make sure that he's down for the count so we don't mess up on that. Because that's really good. And we also got a gold medal, apparently. I'm guessing just because we fought a rare enemy, which is always good. I think you also get increased, no increased experience or skill points. But there it is, the Maka Converter. That's for special weapons. I believe it'll pop it up right now, maybe. Nope, not at all. Okay, well, let's check this out just so it pops it up on the map. And let's go back through the arms. So, based on what I can see, we're definitely wanting the right side, for sure. Due to the fact that that's bottom arm, and then it takes us up to where we need to be. So let's do right switch. We're gonna make it to the next area, at least, and then we'll... Let's see here, how far are we? We're 6th floor. Okay, so... Actually, I'm not too sure. Because I think it's 9 floors is the max, but I think there might be a warp point up there somewhere. Although I'm not entirely sure in that I missed out on this swing there. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, it's really not bad, actually. It's literally just a Cavalier. Okay, well, this is easy. Smack him with a Zeo. Give him a nice electric lunge. Literally is basically down for the count, although he did a lot of damage to Tsubasa. And, we already know fire doesn't do too much. We're just gonna smack him, since we don't get a session anyways. And then, just smack him again, I guess. Doink. Oh, not enough damage. I was kind of hoping that would. Okay, smack him again. Just keep hitting him until he can't move no more, I guess. A nice session for an overkill. And I believe overkill gives you more formas per the attacks that you get. So the more attacks you can attack them with, the faster you'll actually get the forma, which is actually really nice. Nothing much for the levels, but actually Toma's was really good. I saw 2 plus 3s. We also got another Carnage for him as well, which is not bad actually. Okay, let's see here. We need to figure out a way to get to where we need to be. So let's see here. Oh wait, we already moved it to the right position actually. We just need to make our way back to the right side of this thing. And then we can go to exactly where we need to be. Although I didn't want to fight this guy actually, to be honest. More forma, I guess. Do some training. It's always good to get some nice training in. You know what? We'll go with it, I guess. Smack him as much as possible. Although we didn't actually one-turn him, which is actually kind of surprising. We still have yet to get poisoned. What is with that? Let's see here. We're definitely not able to just use that. Yeah. Okay. We don't have any weaknesses for these guys, but let's get rid of one of the barbarians. We do not need this guy double attacking Tsubasa for real, though. Okay, let's see here. So, the Man of War can attack this turn, but we might be able to one-turn him due to the fact that Zan is a lot of damage, and Tsubasa has a lot of magic. Although, our boy Itsuki really doesn't. Oh, we actually got poisoned for once. When you're afflicted with a status ailment, Poison, you will incur damage at the start of a character's turn. Additionally, if an ally remains afflicted with poison, he or she will continue to incur damage following the battle with every step taken on the field, so it's best to treat him or her with an item or skill as soon as possible. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. It's definitely gonna be bad. Definitely a bad thing, but you know what? Let's go Man of War and then Overkill Session attack the Barbarians, because then it gets rid of the Man of War in the fights. Although we're not going to be able to get rid of him, we're definitely able to do at least some decent damage, because he won't be able to really do much, and he's not going to kill Itsuki, let's be honest. Okay, let's see here. Let's get rid of him before Itsuki takes poison damage, because we do not need to be taking too much poison damage, because I want him to get experience for this fight. Okay, pretty good, and there we go. Got a lot of force and some outlaw leather. Not sure what that is, but nice, I guess. Okay, so first off first, let's treat our poison, because we don't actually have an ability for that. So I think, yeah, here we go, Disc Poison. We have 4 of them, so we can just use that real quick. And then let's go to Tsubasa, since Tsubasa has a lot of magic. We can just throw in a lot of healing for everybody. And there's a good chunk of our health back. And let's also do a save, since we don't want to get reset, because it's been a while since we last saved, let's be honest. Okay, now I feel a lot safer now. Okay, let's make our way into the right side of this little sleeve here, and we can make it up to where we saw the little Casper enemy telling us to go, where to go. Okay, we're on the 7th floor now. Not sure what we're going to be running into, but we'll definitely save and end this off very soon. I just want to make sure that we're definitely in a good spot to save is the thing. Or just in case if there's a warp point anywhere. It's always worth a shot. Okay, I think we'll do the end of this hallway, I think. And then we'll end this episode off, just because I feel like we're getting really close to the end of this dungeon. And I have a feeling that we should do the boss in the next episode, because the boss is going to take up a big chunk of the episode, let's be honest. Just because I don't know how strong the boss is going to be compared to our levels right now. Because when I was playing this on my off time, I was able to train a lot more heavily. So I don't know how strong the boss is going to be, because let's be honest, bosses in games are definitely definitely going to be strong, let's be honest. They're called a boss for a reason. So we definitely want to make sure that we're either, I think we'll be prepared, but I definitely want to end the episode beforehand, just in case, because I want to make sure that you guys don't have too long of an episode, because it is going to be a longer episode in general, just because of what we're at right now. I think, let's see here, basing on time, I'm looking at it right now, it looks maybe an hour and 4 minutes for you guys. Although I might be a little bit ahead of you guys as well. I'm not sure. That's just a guess, honestly. We got Fire Slash now, so now we can join in on the fire attacks. That's actually really good. So now Toma is not just going to be dealing with Tsubasa, and now we actually can kind of bounce off of the others. It looks like I was right. There was actually a warp point here. So that's actually really good. So we're ending on 2 warp points. Last episode we ended on a warp point, and on this one we're ending on a warp point. So thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, boys and girls. See you on the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.